Have you ever packed like a minimalist before? In today's video, I'll be sharing how I have managed to follow the one backpack or one bag principle when traveling, even if you're traveling for an extended time, and I'll walk you through what I'm bringing on my current month-long road trip. Hello you guys, and welcome to Abundantly Minimal. My name is Sarah, and thank you for joining me in today's video. Obviously, this is not my current home setup, although honestly, I'm pretty jealous of this Airbnb we're staying at. I think it's so beautiful, and I'm definitely getting some very minimalist vibes from this, and we'll have to probably be stealing some of the ideas for decor. Anyway, as mentioned, Jake and I have started our summer road trip. We're going to be gone for about a month. This is already day 5, so it's been going very smoothly so far, and we're having a lot of fun. 3 years ago, we did a West Coast road trip, which was really fun, and so we're hitting up a lot of the states we didn't get to last time on an East Coast and Southern road trip. So that's what we have been doing so far, and currently we are renting out a house with my family and are having a really great time. But we had a little time open and I wanted to film a video, so let's go through this bag here. This is now the 4th big trip that this bag has been used for, and it's been really awesome. Now I've got a good system down for what I'm packing. Of course, as I show things that I'm packing, I also want to provide some extra value. I'll talk about some ways that you can pack less, as well as tips to help you save money when traveling too, since I know cost can sometimes be something that holds people back from traveling. Now, before we get into the insides of the backpack, I want to talk about what I keep in the exterior pockets, which I figured out throughout time to make it really easy for myself. In the side pocket here, these are for shower essentials right after I shower, which are deodorant and a comb, like a wide tooth comb. I like to keep these here. I do shower at night, and sometimes if you're checking in somewhere late and you're tired and you don't want to have to sift through your whole bag, it's just super nice having them off to the side. There's a pocket here in the front, and I keep toothbrush as well as toothpaste. I also keep, we've got a bottle of Dr. Bronner. What's really awesome about Dr. Bronner is that there's a bazillion uses for it. If you want to look at one of our much older videos on the channel, Jake and I actually tested, I think, 14 of the 18 different uses in a video just to see how they stack up. And even though I didn't love all 14 of the uses, it's pretty great. I mean, it can be body wash or just regular hand soap. You can use it to wash dishes or produce. You can use it to do laundry. So it's really all purpose. I like bringing some just so I've got my bases covered. And just a razor as well. So I'll keep that in the top pocket. Again, it's really easy to access these. And then I'll just keep my brush in the other portion. So that's what I keep on the outside of the bag. It's just got a front zipper, which I like. I will be linking any relevant links below in the description field. I wish I would be able to link this backpack, but it was clearanced. All right, on the inside of the bag up here, this is where I keep just a basic bag of toiletry items. So one thing I really like, we do travel more with Airbnbs rather than hotels, and often in Airbnbs, you can just use whatever shampoo and conditioner they have, but in bigger bottles. I try to avoid using those little bottles of shampoo at most places unless we really don't have any of our own, just because even if you just use a little bit of it, they can't reuse that with other people. So to me, it just feels a little bit wasteful with all the plastic. So I like being able to use a larger container that they have there. I'm not too particular. I've got a few of those things. I do have a pack of sunscreen here, as well as my face lotion that I put on after showers at night. And then over here in this pouch, we've just got like underwear right there. I'll go through everything in the bag. 2 things that are not in the bag right now that I actually just forgot to include. There's definitely a lot of empty space here at the top, which is where these things go. I have my makeup bag, which is pretty small, but that just fits in up here, as well as I recommend bringing an extra reusable bag or a bag of some sort that you can keep your dirty laundry before you're washing it. Now, one great thing about Airbnbs is that you actually get laundry access at a lot of them. It obviously depends on the space, but out of, I believe on this trip, we're staying at over 10 or 12 Airbnbs, and I think all but 2 of them have laundry capabilities. So that's really exciting, and it means that you don't have to bring as much stuff since you can wash things as needed during the trip. We have an extra reusable bag we'll use for laundry. Now, I do roll my clothes. Of course, you can fold things however you prefer. To me, it's just easy to roll them up and, kind of grab and go items. And I'll go through a variety of things. Now, as we go through this as well, I know I definitely could pack a little bit less and still get by, but since this is a road trip and we're not actually doing any flights, I don't have to really be monitoring like a weight limit on the bag. So I definitely packed in a few extra fun items too. So I've got my basic pajamas. This is just a simple pair of shorts and just a simple basic comfy top. Now, one of the best ways to pack like a minimalist is to do a lot of mix and match. And the cool thing is most of my tops and most of the bottoms all can be worn with each other, which means you don't have to bring that much to have a lot of outfit combinations. So excluding my pajama top, I've got the top I'm wearing right now and 4 other tops. Well, technically 5. This is strictly for the Teachers Pay Teachers conference, which I'll be attending in Austin, Texas this year. So this is not really a normal piece. I'm just bringing this for that conference. But regular things that I'm wearing, and they're all very easily mix and match. This is just a basic white shirt from Organic Basics. This shirt is a black shirt from Organic Basics. And one thing I really like about this one, this is part of their Silver Tech line. So it's still an organic cotton shirt. However, they have a little bit of this like silver fiber that runs through it, and it's to prevent any bad smells from accumulating, meaning you can actually be more sustainable with it and not have to wash things as much, which is nice. It's very flexible then. Even though it's great to have laundry facilities, it's even better if you don't have to do laundry at all. So I have this, and both of these shirts are really nice, high quality, and if you're looking for a more sustainable option in your wardrobe, I do actually have a discount code if you're interested for Organic Basics, which I will link below as well as put here on the screen. I also have this blue and white striped one that I did purchase secondhand that I like wearing. You've probably seen it in a lot of my videos recently. Now that we did the shirts, let's talk about bottoms. So I have 1 pair of jeans, so I did bring that. I have not worn them yet, but I feel like it's a good backup, all-purpose kind of solution to have. Those I just bought secondhand. I also have 2 pairs of shorts here. These were both purchased secondhand, just a basic pair of some khaki shorts, as well as some denim shorts. I also am wearing some organic cotton legging capris. These are from Pact, which is also a great company. And sometimes I have people who have questions about Organic Basics versus Pact, since they both do organic cotton clothing. I think both companies are great. I love the mission statement behind both of them. I would say Organic Basics is better quality. So if you're looking for a higher quality option, Organic Basics. However, Pact does have more options. So I know for Organic Basics, they have a lot of like undergarments. So I know I have their bra here I packed as well, which I talked about recently on the channel. And then the t-shirts and underwear and that kind of stuff. Pact has a bigger variety of clothing. Also, even though the Organic Basics is higher quality, Pact also works if you are looking for a lower price point. I do have a discount code for both, so if it is something you're interested in, you can access it there. But these capris are just really comfy as well. Now, I have to admit, I love dresses, so I do have quite a few dresses here. I have this dress, this blue polka dot dress. I love this dress. I wore it a lot in the school year to teach in as well. It's got pockets too, which I feel like is a big plus. I love this dress as well. I've definitely worn this in some videos. Super comfortable. This is a maxi dress, and it's just really light and flowy. I love this dress. All of these dresses were purchased secondhand. Here's another maxi dress that I love. Now this next dress is not my normal style. When Jake and I were actually at a wedding a couple weekends ago, I was searching for a dress for the wedding. It had been about 2 years since I went to one, and I didn't have anything that fit. So I was secondhand shopping, and of course, you're kind of looking for that magical solution. And this one was definitely too informal for the wedding, but it just looked fun, so I wanted to try it on, and it ended up fitting perfectly. So this might be fun, I think, for some of like our evenings, like if Jake and I go out to a nice dinner or something. So it's a little sparkly. I don't know if it's coming up in the in the camera, but I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest. It's a very fun dress. Now, when we're thinking about all of these, as far as a few little layers, let's say it's a little bit colder. It is summer for this trip, so I'm not concerned. We don't have any cold destinations. So I've got this little black layer jacket type thing. And then I also have my jean jacket. And these can pretty much mix and match with most of those other things. I also have a swimsuit. I'm not sure if we'll be doing much swimming, but I have it just in case. And then I just have some socks packed here in a side pocket. And then I forgot this other shirt here earlier. So there's actually one more shirt than I had listed. Now that takes care of the clothing. Like I said, I've got the dirty clothes bag as well as the makeup bag that would be in here, but that covers the backpack. There is a laptop sleeve in here, and when I have traveled in the past, I would bring the laptop and put it there. But given the sense of it being a month and we're in the US and we're in a car, so we don't have the restrictions, I do have a tech bag that has some of my business equipment, and we also have a food bag. So I'm going to walk you through those as well. Of course, though, if I was traveling by plane like I have in the past, I wouldn't have this extra food bag and I wouldn't be bringing all this tech to help me with business items. All right, so here is my tech stuff. Now I am bringing my phone that is currently hooked up to my microphone, which I also brought. I have my computer here as well. Here's just phone charger. All right, so this is a big microphone, as well as this piece is a little messy. This is my audio recorder. If I ever do voiceovers on videos, I use this, as well as I do audio recordings for my Better with Less course each week, and I was giving my course students a special bonus with digital clutter and paper clutter, so I have to record some audio files for that I'll be doing while on vacation. This is my external hard drive, just because my video files take up a lot of space, so I definitely need that. This is the USB port for our GPS. We do have a GPS we keep in the car just to help us know where we're going. We also have used the phone as a GPS in certain situations, but we find that's a little wasteful on the data to use it every time, so I like to use that. And then this is just a connector that connects like my SD card from the camera, as well as has some ports for other types of things here. And then one other thing that's plugged in over here, I have our white noise machine, which is amazing. I have loved it since we bought it. It's just so relaxing and helpful and so much better. Yes, there are free options on a phone, but there's no comparison. So we love that white noise machine. It was purchased on Amazon. It's so helpful, especially when you're traveling and there might be some other noises that make it tough to sleep. So that's definitely a perk. This is not an electronic, but I also bring my sleep mask just because there's different amounts of light in every space, and this means I can block it out. All right, and then to go over the items we have in the snack bag. Now, we are here at this particular Airbnb for 3 nights, so I did kind of unpack this stuff and just kind of brought it in from the counter. And then you can use your snack bag to bring to the grocery store if you're buying like some fresh food. So obviously we're supplementing with those. These are just the like non-perishable items that are easy to pack for a road trip. In our case, that make life really easy and especially help saving money. Of course, I love checking out some of the local vegan restaurants in different cities, but some places don't have as many options, as well as it can get expensive when eating out a lot. So these are a few of the products that we can use for something really quick and easy and save a lot of money. Oats are a real standard option. This is just a pack of rolled oats. Technically, I guess we should have bought the quick oats since we're just making them in microwaves, but this is a really easy, cheap, healthy breakfast. We like to make it ourselves, and whether you microwave it or use hot water, it's just simple. And we don't actually really do many fixings here that we put in it, but of course you could bring like some cinnamon with you. We will usually have like banana. This is more so for Jake. This is the Vega 1 chocolate protein powder. I will say buying this full price is a little more expensive, but at Costco, it was recently $20 for this giant container when the retail price is usually around $50 or $60. So that was a great buy. We do think this is the best vegan protein powder that we've tested so far, the Vega. While we're talking about Costco, a couple other things that came from there. These are microwavable food packs. This one is brown rice and quinoa, and this one is a chickpea masala. These go really well together, and it's a super quick and easy meal if we do need something a bit more substantial. Maybe we were out and about exploring later in the day and it was kind of too late for different restaurants, or we just don't want to pay for, an expensive meal. Each of these packs come out to around $1 each because we usually buy them in packs of 6 or 8. So for $2 to have a vegan meal for both of us is really cool. And it's moderately healthy too, just because the ingredients themselves are healthy. Obviously, not a lot of fresh vegetables in here, but we can always add that in too if we are doing groceries. But even if not, it still is an easy thing. We also did purchase a pack of these unsweetened almond milks to bring along. Normally we either buy the bigger containers so there's less packaging, or even better, make it ourselves. Not usually almond milk, but like hemp milk or cashew milk, for instance. But for the trip, and because these were a smaller size and shelf stable, we thought this was a really good option to bring. These are definitely heavy. We've got 4 left at this point, but it's just an easy way to still have almond milk if we want to use it for, a smoothie or protein shake, or even to add it to the oats. And if we're staying in a place for 2 days, this is an easy size to actually finish. And because we bought it at Costco, it was about $1 for an organic container, which is pretty cool. At one of the grocery stores, we just bought a jar of peanut butter, and we still have been carrying that. I suppose we could have brought one, but it was easy to buy it, and there's always the default peanut butter sandwich as needed. Now, I do have some energy issues. Even with no caffeine, I'm highly energized most of the time. So I have some sleepy vanilla tea here that I had purchased before, but I figured that it could be helpful to have on hand if I'm still feeling energized and I need to calm down before sleeping. This is just some Trader Joe's trail mix. We have a much bigger stash of these Lara bars, but I usually do have one of these per day. Always bring a reusable water bottle, fill that up wherever. And then lastly, I do have a couple different supplements. Just a basic B12 supplement, just a dissolve under your tongue thing. And then, just the phase of life we're in, we've got some prenatal gummy vitamins. They are vegan. Experts say it's good to start taking a prenatal vitamin about 3 months before you're trying to conceive. So that's what we're doing here. And these are pretty epic. I honestly did not know they made vegan gummy versions. I personally don't like swallowing pills, and it's kind of an ordeal for me. If I have to really focus, be by myself, have my water ready. I don't know. I'm a little neurotic about it. So I was very pleased they have a gummy vitamin. They're pretty delicious. The first time I had them, I thought, this is okay. But then now, just like any food, the more you have it, sometimes it becomes a lot more of a flavor you look forward to. And that's how I feel. There's no added sugar in these, but it comes from the fruits, because it's made with apple and peaches and cranberry, orange, that kind of stuff for the actual chew of it. And then it's got this crazy list of all these different fruits and vegetables listed on the side. So it seems like a really good whole food source to get a lot of these vitamins. And like I said, just doing it 3 months before. Now, if you are interested in these, I was actually going to just buy them from the grocery store at first, but then I did a quick check online. The cheapest place I found them was iHerb. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of iHerb. This is not sponsored by them or anything, but they have a lot of really good prices on their items, but unlike things like a Thrive Market or something, there's no membership fee. And they ship to more countries than a lot of other places. So if you're interested, these were, I think I got them for about $20 a jar. And I'm so thankful I bought them online, because I would have paid $35 at the grocery store. I do have a discount code for 10% off your order down below if you're interested. But yeah, very excited about these. And shout out to my friend Aya, who was really encouraging me to also get an omega supplement. So this is a vegan omega-3 with EPA and DHA. This is from algae, which is where the fish get their omegas anyway. So we're going straight to the source. With these, I did purchase them on Amazon. I think I looked at over 30 or 40 different options. I'm the kind of person who likes to do a lot of research and really make sure I'm doing the best thing. So I'm happy with what I found. I'm happy that it's both EPA and DHA, and Price was pretty good. Some of them, even though it looked great, they were just so expensive, and that wasn't really the ideal price range. And I want to make sure there were no like fishy tastes or fishy burps or whatever people say on some of the reviews of other ones. And so far, I've liked it a lot. I've been using it for about a week so far, and I'm not going to say, oh, you know, it's improved this in my life, but it's the responsible thing to do, especially going along with that, you know, future baby idea. I'll link those below if you're curious. And usually I take one of these first because it is a small soft gel that you have to swallow, and then I reward myself with the gummies. Well, that wraps it up. Just so you can see everything I'm packing, this is for a 1-month trip. Hopefully there were some fun, helpful travel tips mixed in along the way. You may be seeing a variety of different backgrounds over the next month of videos, just because that's where we are. My plan was to film a few extras at home before we left, but then I just ran out of time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like other related videos, you can actually click over here. And if you have not already joined us here at Abundantly Minimal, you can subscribe up here. We'll see you next time. Bye.